Your child has autism. 5 truths to guide you from fear to hope. The moment after the diagnosis. Receiving an autism diagnosis for your child can feel like being dropped into a foreign country without a map. Suddenly, you are flooded with a deluge of information. Clinical terms, therapy recommendations, and well-meaning but often contradictory advice. It's an overwhelming and deeply emotional time, filled with uncertainty and 1,000 questions about the future. This moment can be isolating, but you are not alone. The purpose of this post is to cut through the noise and share a few of the most surprising and impactful truths that other parents have learned on this journey. These insights can help reframe your perspective, allowing you to move from a place of fear and confusion toward one of empowered understanding and effective advocacy for the wonderful, unique child you love. Takeaway 1. It is not your fault. Period. It's not your fault. The myth of the refrigerator mother is dead. For decades, a harmful and deeply flawed theory suggested that autism was caused by inadequate parenting. This idea has been thoroughly and completely debunked, but the guilt it created can still linger for parents today. It is critical to understand and internalize this truth. Nothing you did or didn't do caused your child's autism. Historically, mothers were held responsible for causing trauma in their children by their emotionally distant parenting methods, which was believed to be a contributing factor to the development of autism. This statement is unequivocally false. Autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder with complex origins. While there is no singular known cause, science strongly indicates a genetic influence. In fact, it is probable that autism may be traced back to previous generations in your family. It is not attributable to parental actions. Releasing yourself from blame is not just an act of self-compassion. It is the first and most crucial step toward becoming the clear-headed, confident advocate your child needs. Takeaway 2. Your child's obsession might be their superpower. Your child's intense interest isn't a deficit, it's a strength. Individuals with autism often have strong hobbies or intense, sometimes restrictive interests. While it may be tempting to view these as something to manage or redirect, they are often the very areas where your child's greatest skills and passions lie. An intense fascination can be a gateway to incredible talent in fields like math, art, music, or technology. The best approach is to support and encourage these hobbies. When nurtured, these interests can give your child a sense of purpose and drive, becoming powerful sources of motivation, skill development, and self-esteem. Shifting your perspective from managing a behavior to nurturing a passion can fundamentally change your relationship with your child, opening up new ways to connect and helping them build a future around their unique strengths. Takeaway 3. The goal isn't a cure, it's support. There is no cure, and anyone selling one is lying. In the vulnerable time after a diagnosis, it's natural to want to do everything possible to help your child, which can make parents targets for people selling false hope. It is essential to be clear on this point. Autism cannot be cured. Be wary of any product, book, or program that makes promises to fix or reverse autism. If you see ads for books or other things that say they can fix autism, they are not telling the truth. Autism can't be cured. The true goal of interventions like speech, occupational, or behavioral therapy is not to eliminate autism. Rather, these supports are designed to help your child manage challenges, develop coping skills, and improve their daily life. The objective isn't to change who your child is, but to give them the tools they need to navigate the world successfully and happily. Takeaway 4. Your feelings are normal and your self-care is mandatory. Feeling grief is normal. Ignoring your own needs is not. It is completely normal to experience a whirlwind of intense emotions after a diagnosis. Common feelings like shock, denial, sorrow, and remorse are part of the process. As you adjust to a reality that may be different from the one you expected, It is normal to experience grief and a sense of loss. Acknowledging and validating these feelings is a healthy and necessary first step. Just as important is recognizing that your own well-being is not a luxury. It's a requirement for this journey. Pouring from an empty cup is unsustainable. You must make time to recharge and care for your own emotional and physical health. Practicing self-care is not egocentric. It is a necessity for being the most effective parent imaginable. Taking care of yourself gives you the strength, patience, and resilience required to be the best possible parent and advocate for your child. Takeaway 5. The diagnosis can strain your marriage more than you think. The strain on your marriage is real, and it needs a proactive plan. Parenting is stressful under any circumstances, but raising a child with autism presents unique challenges that can strain a marital relationship. Research shows that the divorce rate increases significantly for couples raising a child with autism. Acknowledging this reality allows you and your partner to create a proactive plan to protect your relationship. Consider these heartfelt strategies. Present a united front. Choose teamwork over tension. You and your spouse will have different perspectives, but making a conscious choice to collaborate on a plan for your child builds a foundation of strength. Protect your partnership. Intentionally make time to reconnect as a couple, away from the demands of caregiving. Nurturing the bond that started your family is essential for weathering the stresses together. Lean on your village. Involve trusted adults, such as grandparents, relatives, or nannies, in your child's life. This not only enriches your child's world, but also provides you and your spouse with necessary, well-deserved breaks. Connect with peers who understand. Seek out other couples who are also raising children with autism. Finding solace and sharing strategies with people who truly get it can be an invaluable source of support. Don't hesitate to ask for guidance. If you are struggling, engaging a family or marital counselor is a sign of strength. Getting expert guidance can help restore harmony and provide tools for navigating challenges as a team. A new path forward. The road after an autism diagnosis is rarely the one a parent expects, but it is not a path of lesser value. Internalizing these essential truths can transform your entire perspective. They are interconnected tools that help shift the narrative from one of fear to one of acceptance, from confusion to empowerment, and from helplessness to hope. By moving forward with knowledge and compassion, you can create a safe and caring space for your child to thrive. As you embrace this new path, consider this. By embracing our child's unique reality and focusing on their strengths, how can we help them build a happy and successful life on their own terms?